So it's a breaking news coming in right now. I mean, I just knew it that when Senator Akpoti was shouting and screaming because she was asked to change her seat. I just knew there was something more to that shouting than just that event that happened. So this is breaking, and she just had an interview just few hours now on Arise News, and she's alleging that Senate President Godswill Akpabio wanted to have sex with her, and that's the reason why she's been, marginalized, or she's been treated badly. The PDP senatorial candidate, who was the PDP senator, who has recently found herself at the center of a media storm due to her fierce clash with the Senate President, made her claims during an interview on the Rise News. A conflict erupted when Akpoti-Uduaghan discovered that her seat had been unilaterally changed, prompting a heated confrontation with Akpabio. Of course, if you missed that, you can find that on this channel. In a swift response, she was referred to the Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions for disciplinary review. Under the leadership of Senator Neda Imaswen, LP, Edo South, the committee had been tasked with delivering findings within 2 weeks. Lawmakers showed unanimous support for upholding the essential rules and decorum of the parliamentary process as they revisited the controversial incident. Akpoti-Uduaghan has not only spoken out against Akpabio, but has also initiated a staggering 100.3 billion naira fundamental human rights lawsuit against Senate President Godswill Akpabio. In her bold interview today, Friday, she insisted that she possesses evidence to support her claims, revealing that her husband serves as a vital witness to the alleged misconduct. I mean, I really cannot place my hand on it, but it is nearly impossible to think this way. It is nearly impossible. Well, she's the woman, she says she has an evidence. I think that Senate President should not stop at this, because this is always the soft landing spot for every woman to use to try to shut down the process. I mean, it is now not about the fact that it is lawful for the Senate President to take decisions to move a certain senator's seat from one place to another. It is now about, oh, he wants to sleep with me. I mean, how is wanting to sleep with you a reason to change your seats? Like, how does that even add up? Is your constituency allowance not coming to you? Is your the monies that are supposed to be released for your constituency not coming to you? Is what exactly is that thing really that is not coming to you? Because again, you are representing Kogi Central, and if Kogi Central, for instance, is not receiving the allocations that is due for them, then you can say something. But when you come and say because they changed your seat, making it about you, that's the reason why, he must have asked for sex. Jesus, I think at this point, then you just have to take a stand. And Senate President should not just take it lightly. Let her produce that evidence. Let her go ahead, go to that court. She went to sue him for 100 billion. Go to that court and let her produce that evidence. Go the whole hog, so that this can serve as some sort of lesson to everybody, including ladies who think that they can use that thing. Oh, he wanted to have sex with me, that's why he's skewing it. Because that's actually what happens everywhere. That's what happens everywhere. You see something that is wrong, somebody's trying to correct it, and then you turn around and say he wants to have sex with me, that's the reason why I'm being moved around, I'm being touched. Like, I don't get it, frankly speaking, so whatever it is, I really don't know how Senate President will deal with this matter. Senator Akpabio, I think it's about time that he comes to fight back. I have seen also that he has pushed back, because again, this person is a woman. The comments he had made before that made them clash, not necessarily clashing, people had this backlash, sending messages to him and his wife accusing him of some sort, of all sorts, because he mentioned that this is not a clubhouse, because Natasha Akpoti wanted to speak on the first day of our showing up at the Senate. So I just think that Senate President has to just come out bold this time and go all out on anything and everything, however she wants to play it. Let's play it in the courts, so that this is somewhat thrashed out, really. I don't know what you guys think about it, though. I don't know what you guys think about it. Let me know what you think about it. But it's quite debilitating. I just knew from the onset that there's something more to this, and she is trying to head towards somewhere. But then again, if Akpabio doesn't go all out on this matter, then maybe we could start pointing towards Akpabio. Yeah, because again, this is not a talk to support Akpabio alone. But again, if Akpabio doesn't sue her to, or maybe even allow that her so-called suit of 100 billion naira, then maybe Akpabio himself is also a reason why she's behaving the way she's behaving. So I think we are going to see a very robust conversations around this going forward. We're also going to see how Akpabio reacts to it, because of course I am 100% sure that he will react to it using his own lawyers, and things are going to really get interesting in a couple of days, in a couple of weeks. But what I see, frankly speaking, at the end of the day, what I see happening is, we've seen this kind of thing play out. At the end of the day, everything is just swept under the carpet. People these guys are politicians. They would meet over a bottle of wine. They'll meet over a cup of coffee or something. And I just hope it doesn't lead towards breaking the home of any of both of them. I just hope so, because you will be thinking that this is just on the surface. There is actually a deeper issue with this matter. There is actually a deeper issue on this matter. I mean, she's only been the one screaming and screaming. She's gone to the TV to accuse Senate President of harassing her sexually. Senate President has got to fight back, and in fighting back, trust me, it's going to be quite messy. And I really don't expect anything less than a fisticuff of someone who has been beaten, or someone who has been lied upon. So I'm expecting something quite interesting. Yeah. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Like, comment, share this particular post. I would love to hear from you as always. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.
He's so important to us. He's a precious son. He's a gold. He's a precious stone to Akwaibom. He's a precious stone to the women of Niger Delta. So we are telling Nata that should stop insulting our son. The women said that should be the first and the last for her harassing our son in a way which is not good. And the women of Akwaibom said, we don't want that any longer.